a follow-up. If you've been following my channel and follow my other live videos, then you'll notice that I talked about traveling with consoles and which portable consoles do you take with you. And I've got a selection of portable consoles. So I've got a DSi XL, a PS Vita, and my Switch Lite. And they're all handheld consoles. They're all consoles that you can take with you. But I generally tend not to. Yeah, there's always that notification there. I think it's telling me that I'm going live. But anyway, yeah. So I've got these three consoles, and in one of my previous videos, I was trying to work out which one I would take on when I was going travelling. So I had a journey planned for earlier this week, and I knew I was going to be sitting around on a coach for a little while. So I was trying to work out which console to take with me, and I did decide. So it's really odd. I've got these lovely portable consoles like my Switch Lite and my Vita and my DSi XL, but I don't like taking them out. I think I'm a little paranoid of them either getting broken or lost or stolen, and it really does defeat the object of having portable consoles. And I needed something to do while sitting on the coach. So, as you probably might have seen, my actual journey was to Cadbury World in Birmingham. So it was quite a trek for me. I'm in East Anglia, so 3-4 hour journey all the way up there. I've got my phone obviously, and I've got people with me to talk to, but I thought it would be a great opportunity to get a bit of gaming in, but I couldn't decide which console to take with me. So I sat there and thought I really didn't want to take my Switch Lite because it's my most favourite console. It's my pride and joy, and if anything happened to that, then I really would be beside myself. So I put my PS Vita on charge, made sure it was fully charged, and that was it. That was the console I was going to take with me until the last minute, and then I changed my mind. I kind of chickened out a bit, and I took my DSi XL, well actually this is a DSi LL, but for all intents and purposes this is an XL, and that is the console I took. And I actually partly regret taking it. I mean, this is a fantastic console, don't get me wrong. It's modded, so it's got lots of games on it. I can run a lot of emulators on it, so I can have other systems on. And I took it with me. I took it with me for a number of reasons. Well, one, it's modded, so it's got a lot of game selection on it. Two, the design of it. I mean, it's a solid console. You've got no screen to worry about. It's a pretty robust console. You can just slip this in your pocket without a case and not worry about it. The battery life is superb, and you easily get sort of like 10 hours, 15 hours out of this, and it's great. But I kind of regretted it. I haven't played on it for quite some time. It's not one of my go-to consoles anymore. My Vita and my Switch are my go-to consoles. So I'm sitting there on the coach, and I flip it open, and I try and find a game to play, and I just couldn't. I couldn't settle on a game. Now, don't get me wrong, the DS is a great console, but I don't know. I think I may have moved on a little bit. I think there's a few games on here that I like to play. So you've got GTA Chinatown Wars. That's a fantastic game that you can really just spend hours doing absolutely nothing in. New Super Mario Bros, which I have still yet to complete, and a bit of Mario Kart DS. Absolutely great games. My other favourite game on the DS platform is Kirby Mass Attack, so I had a bit of a bash on that. But I kind of regretted it. I think I've been spoilt. So the Vita and the Switch Lite have got a much, I'm not going to say better, a different game selection, more advanced game selection. And I do regret charging up my PS Vita and then leaving it behind. Um, it's a great console. It might be 12-ish, 12 plus years old, but it's a console that I wish I really need to turn those notifications off. It's a console that really doesn't show its age. It's fantastic. The games look absolutely amazing and play fantastically, and they're more like home consoles, home sort of home games, home console games that you'd find. Same with the Switch Lite. I mean, that's a modern console. It's just a small portable version of a Switch, so it's got all of the Switch games that you would have. And I think, yeah, I did regret it. I should have took a different console, because I travelled for 8-9 hours, and I probably used my DSi XL for about 45 minutes, an hour at the very most. I just couldn't really get into it, and there wasn't any sort of game that really piqued my fancy. So that's just a little follow-up to some of the previous videos where I was asking questions. I put a poll on my community page to ask which console I should have took, and I didn't actually listen to the poll because I think the Vita was the one that came up tops, and I wish I'd have taken it. I wish I'd have then given it a bit more thought, but I think I just panicked and I thought, well, the DS is robust, and if I lose this, yes, I would be gutted, because it's a lovely console, but it's not a great expense. You can pick these up for about £20. This one, alright, this one is an LL, so it's a Japanese model. These are even cheaper to pick up. I would be gutted, obviously, but not as much as if anything happened to my Vita or my Switch. So there you go. I went travelling to Cadbury World, and I took this, and I kind of regretted it. That short little live video this morning. Link in the